Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to get that kind of epic symphonic black metal sound strictly with guitars, no keyboards. Now if you're not into black metal, it doesn't matter. These concepts can be applied to whatever style of music you happen to be into and prefer. So let's go ahead and hear it in a mix real quick. Okay, so there you have it. That was kind of like a little mix of a song I'm working on. Now, we're going to look at some of the parts in there and show how the harmonies were, melodies on top to kind of create that sound and why it works better than just strictly doing it as one guitar. So the first guitar part is... something along those lines, right? So then, the second guitar part, we play it up here. And we're playing it up there to kind of simulate this sort of thing. Be the same notes, but... spaces it out in the stereo field. It kind of pushes it a little further away. You have your low chords in one speaker and your higher chords in another speaker. But then we go a step further. We also added in down here. You could do that, or you could do the octave with the fourth. And doing that kind of gives you more of that black metal feel anyway. So that's kind of how we did the first riff. So then we get to the second riff and we come up with this. Now what we did here, the same thing could apply. It could be one guitar part, but we just added a third on in one speaker to kind of counterbalance the root. So with that, we get... and if you were to take that, you could do it as one guitar part. We'll see what that sounds like now. Okay, and you could do that as one guitar part with stacking the thirds. Which is okay, but I prefer having the melodies spread out, like I said earlier. It gives you more air. Because on top of that, you could also stack in a... adding the delay kind of helps with this section. You could stack it and add another octave. And by doing that, it gives you that nice atmospheric keyboard type of feel. Now, on top of that, you could even go a step further and do sort of like a simulated keyboard stab by doing like a... doing something like that on top, and even spreads out the sound even further to really give you an open sound, which I feel like is really good for this style of music. Now we move on to the... that section, and then on top of that, just did a simple. and that gives it a real, just kind of grand, epic vibe. And after that, we go back to that part, which leads us to the final riff in that little intro. The main rhythm guitars. So in the final riff, we get something that's similar to, say, which already kind of has that symphonic, epic black metal type feel to it. But when you add the other part onto it, kick on a little delay. All that comes together and just gives you a really cool vibe. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you were looking to kind of figure out ways to explore how to stack guitar parts, this is a good way to start with, especially in the style of music. The ones that work the best are, of course, the octaves, thirds, and obviously fifths, but that's just power chords. That's a good way to do it. Oh, you can move over a pedal point. Yeah, just moving over a little pedal point. And of course, the old Emperor thing. If you do that, it's really cool to take a cleanish guitar to overdub the and it really kind of brings out the sound of that. So anyway, I hope you guys dug the video. If you did, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and see you guys in the next one.